everybody, it's Christine Bertram, and I'm coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Hi, Susan Bellamy. Hi, Cindy Hutchings. Hi, Randy Schultz. We are going to be doing a kit class today. Today is, what is today? It's the 21st already, you guys. Crazy, crazy. So, I haven't even prepped or looked at this at all, and we're going to see what it's all about. I did read that this kit should take you about an hour to put together. So if you are in the market for making some tags or needing tags for your presents that you give out this coming holiday season, this would be a good kit for you. So every month, Stampin' Up! Comes out with a new kit, and this one is called Festive Tags Kit. If you go into the online store, hi Susie Stocks, if you go into the online store, you'll be able to see all the different kits that they have in their kit collection. They no longer put the kits in the annual catalog or in any catalog. All of the kits can always be found by searching the online store. And the reason I'm 4 minutes late is because I misplaced my phone. Hi, Jenna Helms. Hi, Maria Gilbertson. It is afternoon now, right? I went back in the house to look for it, and I don't know where it is. I looked everywhere except for where it actually is. That I did miss. So I would show you on the computer where it is, but like that's not going to happen. Hi, Mary Ellen Ryan. Hi, Jeannie Parker. So I figured, well, at least I get my comments up in the screen here so I can watch you guys and your comments that come in here, but I can't show you anything on my phone this time. And that's just a little bit like, I wonder what I did with it. So it is definitely around, and I don't think the cats took it and hid it. It's somewhere. I just put it somewhere. Hi, Amy. You got your catalog today. Yay. So excited to hear that. Yeah, I got a bunch of them mailed out last week. I have some more to go out yet. I have all of you guys. I'm so excited. My brother and I worked on this on Friday. This was our project that we worked on. So Rhonda Morgan is a friend and fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I will be seeing her in Las Vegas. I leave for Vegas on Thursday for the Stampin' Up! It's called Backstage. It's the Leaders Conference. So I get to hand deliver hers to her. I'm so excited. So Tom and I, well, my friend Rachel at her company, they print up all of the sheets for us. And then my brother and I, we worked on making up all these little baggies, and we mark them with the name of the designer series paper. So you got Winter Meadow, Specialty Papers, Walk in the Forest. They contain the swatches of the cardstock and the designer paper. Garden Walk is a little special. It is a smaller one. It's special. Berry Christmas, Joy of Christmas, Oh Holy Night, Oh What a Night, All About Autumn, Them Bones, and Merry Bold and Bright. So my brother, he works on the stickers for me. I cut a bunch of the DSP with him and some ahead of him. And then my Aunt Karen cuts all these out for us, all the little swatches. And then what you guys get to do, hi Deanna Style, yeah, meaning someone needs to call you. Yes, hi Deb Norman, phone a friend, right, exactly. So what you guys get the privilege of doing is like gluing everything onto these beautiful white sheets so that you can use this as a guide, knowing everything that is in designer series paper for this new holiday catalog, and that's where the specialties go on. So my cousin Kelly helps me create the white pages here. So it is definitely a lot of work, but it is well worth it. We made 72 of them. That was what we decided to get off the fence, so our splinters wouldn't hurt so bad. We made 72. I believe I have 8 left, 7, 8, and Gina mentioned that this morning on her live too, that I have 7 or 8. So this one is a little bit less than the annual catalog because there's not all the color families that go into it. So this one's priced at $26, but then $10 for shipping. If you're doing the escape with me, then you could either pick it up in person or it would get mailed in your escape box and you can save that $10 for shipping. Hi, Nedra Dover. So that is what is fresh on my mind. I'm always excited when the last one leaves the house or when the last one is accounted for, that they all find their happy forever homes. So yeah, it's like not the biggest one ever. Last annual catalog was the biggest one ever at 72. I've never done a mini at 72, but hey, I'm already at 63, so that's good. Hi, Vicki Eakins from Arizona. All right, what else is on the docket, you guys? A reminder too, that Sherry Pyre's Share, Create, Inspire recipe is out there. It's in the events calendar. I saw Anna also posted it in the event on Facebook, and you can see her card here and then my card. And if you want to get in on the drawing, make sure you submit a picture of your card by Wednesday. I think I have as the date. And I have some happy mail to share with you guys too. So Create Inspire was last week, Wednesday. If you want to rewatch the video, you definitely can. This one comes to us from Vicky Rodriguez. We had some crazy mail, and so it got wet in my mailbox. You guys, I got to put packaging tape up in the holes, and then the water stops going. But I just thought this was so pretty. The colors are so soft and refreshing and like soothing to me. It's lemon lolly and pool party mixed with white and using the cheerful daisies. And she put some of the daisy, the gems on there as well. Use the new exposed brick embossing folder. So very pretty card, Vicky. I love it. That did come in. And then I have one here from this, I was going to say it's Tyra Marshall. Yes, Tyra Marshall sent me a little love note. She did her first class with me back in a past class that she got. And so she sent me a little thank you note for the class. I love it. So these leaves look like they're from Inked Botanicals, and then the nested essential dyes. A little vanilla with pecan pie and mint macaron is what it looks like to me, or just jade. I guess it's a Stampin' Up green color. So that's my happy mail I wanted to share with you guys before we get going. So we've got a kit class. Where can I go to post my card? I don't know where to find it. Well, Jeannie Parker. That I wish I had my phone. I could show you. Where you're gonna go to is Facebook. So go to Cards by Christine on Facebook. Go to the events calendar. And then what you're gonna do is go to past events and then look for my past events on Facebook. The class is called Share, Create, Inspire. And you wanna go into the one from last week and then go into the comment section. So you guys, I have my little sticker here and I was just looking at it. It's all full of splatter. If you guys watched Gina this morning, she was doing some splattering. So it was either from me or from her. But all right, so when you get this kit, you guys, comes in this pizza box, or it's not really a pizza box, but it's a paper pumpkin box. You can reuse these for gift giving or mailing. Definitely repurpose the box. So you don't just throw it away. It's always good to store stuff in that as well. So when you get a kit, Stampin' Up! Includes instructions, and everything is kind of like packaged in the cellophane. And what you can do is go ahead and open it up. I feel just slightly disconnected with you guys because I don't have my phone here, but my phone shows the same messages up here. I just have the ability to show you guys things on my phone when it's in front of me. And so we'll have to think about where it is. But I have exciting news for you guys. I've been working all day Sunday yesterday, you guys. I was working on cards for the Creative Escape. I kind of hold myself up in my craft room and I put my phone on silent and I try not to get any distractions and I create, right? And I'm proud to say that we're making 9 cards, 9 make and take cards for the ACE, the Autumn Creative Escape next month. I have 7 completely done. The 8th one is in the brain. It's up here. It's half of it's on paper as well. It just needs to come to fruition and like just be done. So another half hour and all that one done. And then I have 1 left and it's a Halloween card. And so 9 cards are what we're going to be making for the make and takes for the Autumn Creative Escape next month. Once I have all 9 of them done, I will be going live at some point before I leave on Thursday. This is my goal, and showing off the 9 cards. Usually when I show off the cards, hi Sharon Land, I get a few more people that sign up, which is pretty amazing. Sometimes people like to see what's being made before signing up. And when they see the awesome, amazing, cool cards, the Winter Owls is, I think, my favorite at the moment. I'm so excited for that one, to show that one to you guys. It's a winter owl, so it's super cool. And it's so pretty. So I do want to go live at some point, and I'm guessing, knowing me, it'll probably be Wednesday afternoon before I do that. I'm thinking tomorrow is going to be more designing. I'm going to do them bones yet this afternoon. The class is going to get designed this afternoon. And then tomorrow I'm going to be designing the September monthly class. So there's a lot of designing yet that needs to happen. And Deb, if you call it, you're certainly welcome to. If you call it and I have it in here, I will hear it. But if I have it in the house, then I'll have you call me like like remind me when I'm done going live, because I'll go into the house right away. And if you want to call me like 5 minutes or so after I am done being live, then you can try that too. I'd love that. It always helps, right? So the escape cards, will definitely, I'm going to be doing the showcase for the escape before I leave, and I leave the 24th. Then you guys, I'm back, excuse me, I'm back on the 29th, and my plan is to do the showcase video for everything that's coming up in September. I'm planning to do that on the 30th, or last case scenario, the 31st. So my goal is always to do the showcase video for the next month before the month starts. And so I have one more class to design yet. After tomorrow is still the September ink, paper, scissors, which features all about autumn. I will probably have that done on the 30th. And so, yeah, so that's a little bit on the radar what's happening, you guys. So Deb, if you're calling it, it's definitely not in here because I do not hear it. So, all right, so that's just a little bit about what we've got coming up. So when you get this kit, you guys, how many of you have it with me? Like, and are making this, putting it together? How many are on the fence? The great thing about when you watch somebody like me or another demonstrator do a class like this, you can decide if you really like it. Like, it's like a try before you buy or see before you buy kind of a thing, because you might like, oh man, that's not what I thought it was, I don't want it. Or you might be like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing, I want it. You know, just depends, right? So you have 5 different layouts here, and there's 3 of each one. And color pictures on the front. When you open it up, it tells you like how much ribbon to cut. It tells you where to put dimensionals. There's words to put on here. They're multilingual so that you can change them up depending on what market you're in. And what I always do is I get happy and I pop out all my pieces. So you get a little sheet of dimensionals, and then you also get some of the gold little gems here, and then a little baggie that you could use for something else if you need to. But when I pop out things, you guys, so there's a few sheets here, right? To make life simple, I just take and I pop out all of them at the same time, versus doing one sheet at a time. You've just cut your time down, because you just have to be careful that you don't rip them. And so they're kind of held together by little pieces here. And so there are the wreaths, and then we've got some flowers. So they're not, this one is Merry Christmas. It's a poinsettia, actually. That's why it looked like a nice pretty pink flower to me, but it's actually a poinsettia, which is also a pretty flower. All right, then the same thing with the tags, you guys. So there's 3 sheets here. So I like to pop all those out at once. And it looks like that one goes for the wreath. And then this black and white one goes with the snowman. This pretty in pink goes with the ornament right there. And then this last one, which is another pretty in pink, that actually, I had it wrong. That goes with the wreath. This one, the coloring is off to me. I can see in my head. This one's actually the flowers. And then we have more. Wait, there's more. So this blue one looks like it goes with the snowman. And Randy's still on the fence with this kit. Well, hopefully after seeing this, you can help figure out if you want it or not. This goes with the tree. If you do tags on your presents for gifts, it might make sense to do something like this, because it really keeps it easy. What's nice about the kits is you can always use them up if you want to. That goes with the poinsettia. This gold one goes with the wreath. Okay, I throw this stuff out, but if you guys are frugal and you want to save stuff like that, you could use it for sentiment strips. And then we have here 3 of the big blue ones here. Vicki got it but hasn't opened it. Yeah, Deb, it must be in the house. If it just went to voicemail, it's definitely in the house. All right, so then this one goes with the tree over here. So we have our 5 piles. Wow, little words. Okay, so you guys, I save these. If you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you ship things, you might consider saving these. They are good to put in your packaging so that you don't have things that end up... these are stickers. Wow, they're not even die cuts like that you have to... they're stickers. Okay, so I'm not going to be taking them all apart at the moment. We're going to get them as we need them. So I'll set them over there for now. And then... we've got our 5, so let's see here. We got gems. Now this guy says, and even tells you how much ribbon to cut. The cool thing also about these instructions, you guys, if you follow the instructions on the pin pad, you can see that there's there's a ruler on the bottom, and it goes backwards actually. So they have 1 up to 9 here, and then they have 0 that way. So it's right that way, but then this one you got to read it backwards. And it tells you even how much ribbon to cut. So this one says 8 1/4 inches, 8 1/4 inches. So let's look at this really quick. This goes to this. This goes to this one. Then it says number 1, number 2, okay, so these are all the 5 that you need the pieces for. Like it tells you how many gems to use, so 3 of each of those. And then let's look and see what else we have here. If there's anything, here are the rest of them. Okay, it looks like they're all 8 1/4 inches is what I'm seeing. So let's flip this back, and we will start with the one with the ornament first. 8 1/4 must be the magic number, so I still like to pull out my ruler so that I can keep my instructions straight. And 8 1/4, you guys, and if you're off by a little bit, it's really not going to make or break the ribbon, I don't think, or the twine here, but 8. And when it comes to doing a kit like this with you guys, I like to do the whole kit so that I don't leave it sitting around later for me to figure out to make later. So every time when Kelly does paper pumpkin classes, you guys, she makes basically 1 of each card, and then she makes the alternative, and she uses some of the products to make the alternative as well. I'm starting to get paper pumpkin pile up. If you guys ever see when I show you in the hive, when I walk around, there is a pile of paper pumpkins here now because I don't get back to putting them together after she's done. All right, so we're going to put dimensionals on the backs of these ornaments like this. Looks like they put 2 on. That's fine. I'm good with 2. So we'll put those on. All right, and then we can pick these off so that they're prepped and ready to go. And this one uses the For You, and I might just put that on first because I'm going to work from the bottom up, and these For Yous are right here. So look at this. I take off all of them at the same time, and I'll set these other 2 on my finger here. So the For You, it's just slightly above here, and you want to get that centered left to right, and then this goes right over the top of it. Okay. All right, that's done. Now let's do another one. Oh, Susie called me too. Huh. Yeah, it must definitely be. So until you get it exactly where you want it, you guys can't see how, like, I'm trying to like eyeball it from the side here. Just try to get that centered. Okay, and then the little ornament can go down. Kind of center that. Now, if you're not a tag person, but you like the elements of what's in this kit, you can always convert these into cards by adding them onto a card base and a mat, and then just putting like a tag on a card. So you could utilize these and put them into cards. All right, then what's happening is you've got these gold diagonal stripe pieces. These go over the top of this, and what they did is they folded the ribbon in half. So you have a fold right here, and then from the top going down, you're going to push the baker's twine through. Okay, and then you're going to take the tails and try not to unravel all of the baker's twine. There we go. This goes through like this. And now this is what would attach onto your gift or your present. And they have it here that they're just kind of like hanging loose here. All right, so there's that one. Let's see if we can do this without getting on the struggle bus this time. So fold it in half. I pinch it together. Poke that through. Open up the eye, loop, whatever you want to call it, and then tails through. And when you do it that way, you get the front little loop in the front. All right, the last one. You guys are going to be good at putting these on by the time we're done. Fold it in half, top down. Take that little eye loop thing, and then the tails through it. Boom. Okay, so you can see these at a close-up, what they look like. All right. The color is nice. It says for you. It's got, looks like Lost Lagoon with Flirty Flamingo would be the colors on this one, mixed with a little gold and black. All right, but then it has gems on. It says only one, which surprises me. And I wouldn't put it where they put it. I would put it up here where I want it. So let's grab my putty end of my pokey tool, and I would put it up there. For some reason down there it gets lost to me. So, and I don't know, they only have one on this one, so I'm just gonna put it right there. And then one more. Unless I'm missing on the picture where there's more, but there. Let me look at the picture on the front here. Yeah, they've got one of them down there, and I'm like, I don't think so. Okay, you guys, that just goes to show you, you put it where you want it, right? Make sure you're happy with how it turns out. All right, next one. Snowman with a gold nose. Now talk about 14 karat gold. Get it? Ha ha ha. He's got a karat gold nose. All right, again, we're gonna pop all these out at the same time. And then pop these out as well. And what they did is they popped up the little snowman. So let's flip these all over. 1, 2, 3. Dimensionals here. Hi, Linda Hall. I'll call you. What do you want me to call you? Call me anytime. Call me. Call me anytime. Blondie, right? All right. Just don't call me late for dinner, right? That's what they say. You can call me anything you want. I do not take offense to my name being called the wrong name or any other version of my name ever, you guys. Like, I have more other things to worry about. So I don't ever worry about that. Just call me anything. Just don't call me late for dinner is what my mom would say. All right, so there's this one goes on here. Now, I'm noticing that there's a little shadow because of the dimensionals, right? That's super cool. I almost would have sponged maybe the edges to make it even stand out a little bit more. Or you guys, you could stamp the back of this with some snowflakes. Get some Pool Party ink and some snowflakes. And I could see, I could sing in Blondie, yay. I could see stamping some Blondie, some snowflakes on the back of this Pool Party. That might have been super cool. All right, then you have this, that, boom, boom, and then let's get some more baker's twine. Now this is a baker's twine that is black and white. So if you have any left over at the end of the day or creating, you could also use this on a Halloweeny card. This black and white, this baker's twine would be pretty cool. So let's fold that. I definitely would, you guys, put those snowflakes on. Now that I have it already put down, it was an afterthought. So for those that haven't put your kits together, I want to see more. I want snowflakes behind here because he's a snowman and it should be snowing on him, right? Making him a better, bigger snowman. So Pool Party, it looks like, is the color of the blue mixed with a Flirty Flamingo scarf and then black and white for the background tag. All right, almost done with these guys. These guys. All right, just like this. All right, now, this one shows three of the Goldilocks here. So let's see if I like where they have them. They have 1, 2 that I could handle, and I'm gonna put one over there, I think. So 1, 2, buckle my shoe. All right, and then 1, I'm gonna put it more up the side here, I think. I'm good with that. They tucked to theirs way down yonder, and I'm like, nope, I want it over here more. All right, so there and there, up there, and 2 more over here. They match his nose so nicely. the snowman nose. All right, so in case you want to see these guys close up, again, you could add these onto a card. So, hi, Carol Alanis. All right, Deb Norman, I hope the appointment goes well for your mom. We'll see you tonight for Mystery Card Night. Yay, have a good afternoon, too. All right, I wish I would have had snowflakes stamped around the outer tag, this blue outer tag, the pool party. So, but that's what these guys look like. It would have dressed that up just a little bit more. Okay, so those 3 are done. Let's flip her still skin to this guy. Onto our poinsettia. We've got the little circles that need to pop out. Oh, I missed just the one. And then this guy. And let's see what we got. Oh, I missed words. I missed the words. One moment, please. Holy Moses, I forgot the snowman has words. Let's see what he says. Be merry. Okay, well, right across his bottom body part. Okay. Well, I almost forgot that. I looked down and I'm like, oh, we might have missed something. All right, I'm going to pop all 3 of these off at the same time. And let's put Be Merry on here. See if that's good. And I'll put this guy right here. And here. All right, now we're back in business. Okay. That adds to it. It needed that. Just a little like extra color on the front there. All right, now we're back here to our poinsettia. Let's look what we have. We have these 3. And this and this and the flower power. Looks like it's only wanting you to put dimensionals in 2 spots, which makes sense because otherwise it goes over. And I guess what you could do to make sure that you do it correctly is you could just put them right onto the tag. I'm guessing that's where they're going to go, something like here and here. And we'll know when we go to try to put our first one on. So the 3 little bulbs look like they aim. Oh, you know what? The other thing we could do is put our Merry Christmas on here, because then we'll know exactly where to put it. So here's our Merry. Let's put them there. And our Christmas. So there is, it looks like right about here. How high is it? Okay, sometimes you just gotta eyeball things. So there's Mary, and then this is centered above it. I'm good with that. Okay. You know what? Before we do any more, let's just make sure this works good. So the 3 little bulbies kind of angles like that. And then that'll go on like that. Yeah, that could work. This guy just might be a hair over there further. All right, so let's do this Christmas a hair closer. And our Mary's right here. And this one can go right about the same spot. Boom, boom. All right, let's pick these off. Oh, Susie, you hit the nail on the head with that. Embossing snowflakes. There's a new embossing folder that they came out with in the holiday mini catalog, and you could emboss the snowflakes, and then you could even sponge ink over the top to highlight the raised snowflakes. Well, there you go. Lots of ideas for that one. All right, so there's that. And we need 8.5 or 8.25 inches again. I don't know why they didn't just do 8.5. I don't know if the quarter makes a difference. I'm more or less doing 8.5. Oh, missed one thread. Okay. Back to our folding this in half. And the top down. So the folded part goes through. Open that up. Put your tails through. All right, there's that one. You guys will be pros at this whole looping the ribbon through. Okay, like that. Perfect. And then una más. Just loop those. And then I think that this one shows one gold embellishment. And it shows it in the middle of the poinsettia. I feel like there's going to be extra. Let's look. There's 3 and 3. So we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, they gave us just enough. I was going to try to put a couple more in the middle to have like 3 in the middle, but it doesn't look like we'll have enough. But that's okay. All right. So just to see these guys at a close-up. They're pretty. Little poinsettia tags. Merry Christmas. I haven't styled anything yet, but we will probably do that if I don't forget. All right, so the next one is the wreath. All right. We've got a little mixture of Flirty Flamingo with gold. The wreath looks to be a combination of probably Pool Party and Lost Lagoon with a little red. And this one uses Joy. And it looks like this is what needs to have the dimensionals. So we'll put around the edge here. Whoa, that all came off together. And then put there. There it is. I know Gina was looking for something this morning in her live and it was right in front of her. Doesn't that happen to you guys too? All right, so then this will go on to the gold white part with the red berries off to the side. Got that, something like that. And we'll do that for these other two then right away. Will you be in Vegas for backstage? I sure will. A bit of card making. I fly in on Thursday from Appleton, Wisconsin, and I have a direct nonstop flight. Yay! And I believe we get in at like 1 o'clock or 1:30, and then we're gonna go right over to the Red Rocks. So will you be there is my question mark. Is anybody that's watching gonna be there? Does anybody want to meet up? Does anybody want to hang out? All right, we're not forgetting our words. Choose your words. All right, we're going to be doing joy to the world. The world is something. All right, joy goes right in the middle. I do like the stickers, you guys. The concept of having these be stickers and not having to glue makes it that much more enjoyable to put these little words on here. So we're going to put the joy. So you don't have to put any other adhesive. You just got to be careful not to rip them. That needs to go right behind the berries there. I got to put the next one up a little bit higher. That guy can go right about there. Yeah, you don't want to rip them, so get them off your finger. All right, boom. And back to the board here with our ruler. So we have 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, shut the door, and then we have 5. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. Did I just run out? I think I might have just ran out. Nope, I got 3 and 3. Look at that. 3 for that card and 3 for the next card, or you guys, I mean, tag. So I was being a little bit like liberal with my cutting, right? I was giving more than it needed. Instead of doing 8 1/4, I was doing 8 1/2. And so I ended up with about 1 1/2 inches left, you guys. That's not so bad. Okay, good. Doesn't it feel good to use something up? All right. That was rewarding, I think. Not having like 6 inches left and feeling like, what should I make with the last 6 inches of this? Or feeling like obligated to not throw it away and to make something pretty with it. All right, so then we're gonna have to look on here. We have 3 gold ones that go on this one as well. Carol, how's your wrist doing? I know you had surgery. It's probably been has it been a month now since you've had your surgery? Or a good 3 weeks? You gotta be hopefully healing up, getting better, doing some therapy. All right, so there's what we have. And now we have 3 that go on this. I think I'm good with the 2 down there and 1 up there. So I like that concept. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and up there we'll do 1. You know what? The other thing might have been cool, I just thought of it now, is to put them on the wreath, but there's only 3, right? So if there would have been like 5 that you could have used to put them on the wreath, would have been super cool as well. But this is what we have. All right. To see these close up, I do like the idea of having the tag on the tag, and then it toggles back and forth. So we have for these. Again, these would be a great addition to a card. Like if you would do a card base and then do like an embossed mat and a piece of designer paper, then this could and then some ribbon going through the middle, and then this could just get planted right on the card and put a tag on a card. Getting better. Yes, still 3 more weeks of therapy. Ooh. All right. Well, they say with that pain is not gain. So you don't want to be in pain while you are doing your therapy. Like that doesn't help. It actually hurts. So make sure you're not pushing yourself too much, right? All right. We are done with this ruler. So let's put that ruler from the olden day back away. That rhymed. All right. So here's what we can do. I'm already seeing this one. So we're going to flip this one over and we'll prep this. You guys, I like to, now that I'm getting to the end of this adventure, cut these down. And we're going to start using them instead on here. All right. This is where I am starting to see things. Ha ha ha. This would be great. Like if this is what happened with that very second one with the snowman, that something back there might be nice to stamp back there. But what could we stamp to accent it, but not to take away from it, right? And what color would we do? So we will do a little bit of altering and see once. I'm going to go meander over. This one says Noel. I'm going to go meander over to where my stamps are. This is right at the bottom here. Oh, we got little hangies here. Hang on. They are cute tags. I definitely agree. This guy will go down here. We have Noel, Noel. Okay, so I know you have lots of extra stickers here. They're all in different languages to me, so they don't really serve a purpose for me. But depending on which marketing, you could potentially be using these tags. Kids go back to school next week, so not going. Oh no, too much to get ready. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you know, they did. They scheduled it right before the school starts. Like, because I know that the kids back here, they go back to school September 6th or like right after Labor Day. Like, so it's like the end of the summer. I mean, there's going to be no time that's really good for everybody to go to a conference. I get that. But I'm going to go over and see if I can find something really quick, like a holly or something. Give me 30 seconds, you guys. Entertain me here. Well, I did find these little berry things might have looked good. I was thinking this actually. I don't think it hurts to try one, right? What's going to happen? What's the worst thing that's going to happen? We're not going to like it, and then we won't do the next one with it. But it just, I was thinking of creating some sort of a background texture on the one tag part. So let's grab this out. And we're going to need a little sheet to go behind it. And I did grab Pool Party because that is the coordinating color, but I think Pool Party First Strength is probably gonna be too dark. And I'm just gonna put some foliages. So let's see if I do this the same way. Like one's going this way. Oh, this is a cool stamp. I haven't used this one yet. This is part of the new Christmas Classics. It's part of the Joy of Christmas. It's super sweet. So I put some of that behind there, some holly, and then this would go there. Okay, like I'm okay with that. The other thing too is snowflakes. I was just thinking snowflakes would look good too. Let me go see if I have, I think I brought both of my snowflakes. I was designing with the 2 new snowflake sets that are in the catalog. I'm gonna take this and put this one on here. I'm okay with this. Kind of adds a little bit of color back there so it's not so white and stark, right? Okay, hang on one moment again. This is the new Sparkling Snowflakes stamp set. If you don't have enough snowflakes and you need more snowflakes, hi Holly. Yes, not pushing yourself. Good, good, good. There are more snowflakes for us in this new catalog, and I think we could stamp a few snowflakes back here behind just to see once what some snowflake action would look like. Again, I would stamp off though, so it's not too dark. I like randomness, and I don't mind having part on, part off. Let's see what that looks like. Again, that's not so bad either. It just helps so it's not so white. You could probably run it through an embossing folder as well. Okay, so now the next one, now I have a vision. This one can go up here. This one will go up higher there. This one will go there. This one will go here. And here's the deal. I don't want to go over this area here, so I'm going to cover that up, stamp off, and then do that one. So it looks like it's sneaking out the bottom. Okay, I didn't quite do that on the last one. I wasn't paying that close of attention to what I was going to do, but after seeing it with the tag on, I'm like, well, I definitely want to hit the edges versus the middle. So let's put this all away. Okay, these guys got used. Good job. Using some new stamps. Yay. Yeah, and these are from 2 of the new holiday catalog. That goes live on September 6th. So we've got a little ways to go yet. But hi, Paula Race. You can't wait for the mystery card, you guys. The mystery cards are going to be good. It is a bit of a fun fold, I will tell you. I've had a few people reach out to me asking if I have my measurements right. And just so you know, they are right. I think they are right. I double checked and triple checked. They are exactly what I have for my card, I promise. And the whole 2 different heights, but having a consolidated pattern paper really got a couple people. And I'm like, well, if your pattern is continuous, just take an 1/8 inch off the top and an 1/8 inch off the bottom, and it'll still be continuous. So, all right, so there's that one. And we have this one. I do like having some sort of texture back behind on this white piece right here. So that's the one that I like the best with the snowflakes back there. Okay, and then the last one, which we used a holly thing. All right, so There we go. So this one also has 3 Goldilockses on it. So let's 1, 2 down here. They have a 3rd one up there. And we're gonna have a few left. No, I don't, 2 left actually. 2 left. 2 lonely little soldiers. All right, so what we're gonna do with these 2, I'm not good with having just 2 left of something. We're going back to this guy right here, and this is what I wanted to do with this. I wanted to put 3 of them in the center of this poinsettia. There. That's what I wanted to do to this guy. I wanted 3 in the middle there. Okay, so I used up my last 2, and I put them on that poinsettia. Let's just take a quick look-see at this tag. Get up here. Lost Lagoon with garden green and gold, it looks like. Again, it would make a great addition to the back of, or to the front of a card too. So, cute tags, you guys, and it's only 10 too. This was by far one of the easiest kits that this girl's ever done. And that was with adding in some extra things to this one right here. So let's just bring them all in so you guys can see what we've got. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you and all of your kin. You guys, I make up words to songs if I don't know the lyrics. Do you do the same thing? All right, let's do that and let's do that. All right, what's your favorite tag? I would vote for the snowman, but I wished I would have had snowflakes behind him. I think that would have been super cool to actually, like what Susie said, emboss the background with snowflake embossing folder, and then you could have hovered over the top adding some ink. That would have been super cool to that one. I think my second favorite is the poinsettias. I think I love this red stripy paper in the back. That red paper in the back. You guys, you could take these elements all and keep them separate too and add them to different cards to make all, like you could make fancier cards with these too. I think then I would pick the tree and then the ornament, and last, my least favorite is the wreath, but it doesn't mean it's still not pretty. It still is pretty. It's just, I'm not a big wreath person. I think I'm a poinsettia snowman girl. Like those are things that I love about the holidays. Like ornaments don't get me going so much. Trees I love, but my mom's favorite thing, like this would have been my mom's favorite. My mom loves Christmas trees. She likes trees. So she would love this Christmas tree one. So, and I love snowmen and poinsettias. So, boom. Awesome sauce. All right. I missed the whole thing, Carmen Sanders. Well, you'll have to watch the replay. Marcia, too. You guys, it was like one of the fastest classes ever. If you think, gosh, this girl does long classes all the time, well, now you go. Here you go. We can do a short class. It's just we keep it simple. You have to do no stamping and very little assembly, and life is good. So Vicki likes the joy. Oh, there you go. That just goes to show you that just because it might not have been my top fit, my top pick, it could be somebody else's top pick. And so when you are giving the tags and gifts out to your peeps, keep that in mind too. Like if you know, oh, my daughter loves snowmen, give her the snowman tag. If it's my son, he probably wouldn't get a lot out of this poinsettia. Give him the Christmas tree or the ornament, right? So the tags are universal that they can go. Just think about who you're giving it to when you're giving them out, and then that makes their day too. So Linda says the red one. I like that must be the poinsettia one. That's the red one. Susan Ray Hendricks, you need to do an alternative class. Yeah. Yes and no. You know, that's one of the things that you could do with a kit. And there are probably other demonstrators that do it, taking the bits and the parts and then making them as they are, but then taking and doing one as they are and then making other things out of them. And yes, you could definitely do an alternative class. Like it's always a great thing. Like in my head, I think, oh yeah, that would be a great class to do. But then I think to myself, well, you got to finish this and you got to finish this and you got to finish this. And so like on my radar is really finishing up Them Bones class, which is what is the sweet class for next month. The September monthly class needs to get done as well. And the autumn, all about autumn. So like on my radar is like, get that stuff designed. And then by the time I'm done with that, I'm like, I'm not in the mood to design more. my brain is like, like mush, mush. But good try, right? It never hurts to ask. You in your free time, right? Penny Paul, yeah, right? In my free time. Yeah. But you know what? Susan Ray Hendricks, if you come up with anything for alternatives, like if anybody's out there and they have this kit and you come up with alternatives, I challenge you to share them. Put them out on that monthly creative challenge. It might not be like the theme, and you can say, hey, this isn't the theme, but Christine challenged me to do an alternative with the tags, and put it out there and just say that I challenged you, and I challenge you guys. And where else can you put that? Put it in there. Yeah, that would be fine. Definitely do that if you come up with anything. When it comes to tags, I can always envision a card base, embossed mat, and then a piece of designer paper matted to the bottom half, and then ribbon that helps to cover the seam, and then put the tag in the middle. And there you go, you'd have it. Oh, wow, Paula said the school started August 9th. Crazy. Yeah, I think Gina's kids go back to school September 6th, and Brandon goes back on September 6th, I think, like the day after, or the 5th. It might be the 5th, whatever, after Labor Day. So, but yeah, these, if you are looking for some Christmas cards, I guess what I'm saying, I'm trying to see if I have a card here that could help explain what I'm saying. Hang on. Not there. Oh, this one could work. This is from Shirley Malarkey, I think. Yes. You could do something like this. Like have a little piece of DSP like that, and then you could have your tag coming out the side. I know this doesn't match, you guys. I just randomly pulled a card. But instead of having a circle here, put a tag on here. And like you put it right onto your card, and then you've just created potentially 15 Christmas cards by all you're doing is adding a base, a mat, and some sort of DSP. The other thing, like here's somebody's swap card here. Like they make this as a solid cardstock instead of this being pattern paper, and then, or make it pattern paper, whatever you want. But like that could be, instead of having that circle there, you could put this on like that. There you go, Susan. We've got 2 alternative ideas just like that. This is another one. This layout right here. Like you could put the tag right on the front of this, like, and have that. So these tags could definitely be used, this one too. And you got your horizontal, and you have 2 pieces. This could be the tag. Now I would put this more this way, but because that kind of fills it up this way, but it could work that way too. Like find a card base, put the tag on it, right? Let's see. That's not really exactly what I was talking about. Here's another one though, where you've got this, and you could put the tag right through the, like center the tag right there in the middle, and then it could be a flip up just like that. And that tag fits right in the middle there. Look at that. Look at them apples. Look at that. Like that would fit right in the middle. And it kind of matches. So yes, you guys, those are some swap cards that I need to do a showcase with you guys. But yeah, definitely these tags are going to go fast. I would imagine that they might go out of inventory. I mean, we are in August, so I already got them. I already bought enough, because when I do my holiday open house in December, the first week of December, I like to make tags for the make and takes. So anybody that signs up for my holiday open house. And when I saw these tags, I'm like, easy button. Like Stampin' Up! Just did all the work for me. And so everybody's gonna do 3 tags. And so there's 15 tags here. And so I bought probably like 8 of them. I can't remember exactly, but if I have enough that 5 people per kit, and I bought 8, that's enough for 40 people. So I think I had about 45 signups. So I have to get a few more yet, but so that's what I did. I got my tags ready for my holiday open house. Like I am that far ahead, you guys. Yay. So awesome. Okay, I think that we're good, you guys. I'm gonna book back upstairs and keep finishing off. I've got a Merry Bold and Bright card that I'm like right in the thick of. Like it's like it's just sitting there like waiting to get done, and I just like can't wait to finish it. And then I have Them Bones I'm gonna do this afternoon, and then all of the Ace or Autumn Creative Escape cards will be designed, and I'm so excited for that. So if anybody was still on the fence, the official registration for the Autumn Creative Escape has closed, which means that you could no longer sign up for the swapping part of the Autumn Creative Escape, but you could still sign up, because I'm planning for about 13 to 14 more people to sign up. And so that's what we're prepping for all the card kits for. We're prepping for that for about 14 more in case anybody else is a demonstrator or a hobbyist or discount shopper and wants to get signed up for the event. And then working for a few more hours, and then I will be back here, you guys, at 6 p.m. Central, and we're gonna do mystery card night. So that's 2 o'clock, so in 4 hours. So okay, yeah, make tracks is what my mom would say. Make those tracks. All right, you guys, lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. Thanks for sticking with me for the tag kit class, and we'll be back later tonight. Love you long time. I'm gonna count to 10 just in case it ends early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,